So I train 3 times a week and I have so much free time. And when I see all of these fitness YouTubers, all they talk about is like working out and being productive, blah blah. Thing is, even when I am productive throughout the entire day, I have free time. Nobody told me what to do in my free time, and I've completely figured it out. So I train 3 times a week, and my life is not all about working out. Firstly, I mainly focus on work and self improvement. So my work is basically this, like recording videos, scripting content, helping out people, coaching people, and making courses. See, I have a mission and a purpose, and my only objective is to conquer this mission and this purpose. As men, we always had this urge to conquer, even in video games, let's say, for example. Even in video games, okay, I wanted to conquer. I just wanted it. I used to play this game, Fortnite, back when I was in 10th grade. Right now, I'm in university. And I was obsessed. I was obsessed. I was called a sweat and stuff. Like, my friends would play for fun, and I would get pissed off on how many times they could kill me. Like, in the game, I was a beginner. And I remember I would grind every minute of the day on that game. I would just keep practicing, keep practicing. I'll be on creative mode all the time because that's where we usually played all the time. I never played battleground. All I did was like practice, 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 practice. That time my obligation, like my moral obligation, was to conquer that skill, conquer to win. When I was in 10th, I noticed that I always had this innate need, innate want to conquer stuff. Even now, I just want to conquer the lives that have changed and the followers and the subscribers and the views that I get. I just want to fucking conquer. Right now it's wait, let me check the time. Right now it's fuck. Right now it's 7:48 a.m. and I woke up at 6:30 a.m. and I actually decided on doing some record work like university stuff. Then I realized I ran out of paper. I didn't sit there and think, I ran out of paper and I don't have work to do. Let me go watch some movies. I didn't think about that. What I thought instantly was, okay, I'm going to read this book. It's called The Concise Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. I'm going to read that book. I'm going to script my content, then I'm going to record the videos. I just thought like that. And by the way, it's eye makeup because I had a play yesterday at the university, like a street play, and I had to do some makeup for that. So it was cool as fuck though yesterday. And I mainly focus on my work and my purpose and my mission. I keep working, like right, bro. Working is so good. I don't know what is this online culture which says that working is so bad or you have to work so less. I mean, yeah, like work less, fair enough, but when work feels like play, I don't even realize that the time is like flying away. I just keep working. And the next thing which I focus my day totally on is dopamine detoxing. When I'd say like when people finish working out, when people finish their work hours, the first thing that they do is like they think they can wind down by watching some movies or like watch some TV show, watch some content. They think they can waste their time like that. They think, okay, I'm productive for the day. Let me waste some time. Bullshit. Thing is, I've noticed this all the time. In the past 1 week, I watched some two movies. All right, and I noticed that my drive to work and to strive for my purpose and my mission has gone down a bit, and that's where the dopamine detoxing comes in. When our dopamine receptors are fried, we don't feel like doing the hard work. We don't feel like delaying gratification. And that's why I highly recommend like never spend your time on bullshit even after work. And working out. Like, don't spend your time on bullshit. Don't go out eating junk food all the time. Focus on the dopamine detox. The more aligned I am to the dopamine detox, the more I focus on my mission and my purpose, because my dopamine baseline is so high that I can do hard work, and I feel so fulfilled with hard work. And the next thing that I personally do is socialize. I go out, I speak to random strangers, I ask questions, oh, like, which book are you reading? I personally go to the library to socialize, or I go on walks like these, and I just socialize. I just say hi, hello, whatever. Socializing is also a good part of dopamine detoxing. Then I go on long walks, like 10,000 to 20,000 steps, without no audio, without no fucking music. There is nothing. And then what I do is I build a lifestyle. So I only train 3 times a week, yeah, like heavy weightlifting, whatever. I train 3 times a week, and other days it's like so free. Like, of course, like, we have to train like little bit, like movement, whatever. I do calisthenics, not like hard full on calisthenics. I do like 3 sets of pike push-ups or 3 sets of pull-ups, because I really love pike push-ups and pull-ups. My favorite muscle group is shoulders and back, and I mainly focus on it. So whenever I have this free time, because I only train 3 times a week, I mainly focus on just these couple of things. The first is, of course, focusing on work and self-improvement, scripting, recording, all that stuff. I focus on work and self-improvement. Then I focus on going on a dopamine detox. Then I socialize. I go on long walks, like 1 hour, 2 hour walks. Then I build a lifestyle around working out, calisthenics, work, socializing. And I gotta say, I read this book, yeah, The Concise Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. In that book, he says a lot about being childish. Being childish doesn't mean like fucking acting like a horse or something. It's embracing the inner child. Now, the modern world has fucked up the version of the inner child. They think that the version of the inner child is playing video games and eating fucking sugar. No, that's not the inner child. When I look back when I was a child, I was assertive. I had delusional belief. I remember I was walking to church, alright, and I was KG2 that time. And I didn't know about the schooling system. I used to think, okay, when I get to KG 100, like kindergarten 100, I'm going to be as tall as the dinosaur in Benton. I had this delusional belief. I literally would remember, I would walk to church and I would visualize myself as tall as the dinosaur in Benton. I don't know that character where he is like a big dinosaur. I used to think that I had that delusional belief. I had the delusional belief that I could touch the sky. I would try, keep on trying for half an hour, 1 hour a day. I would keep on trying to touch the sky. I would remember I was in fifth grade and there was this skill. It is kind of hard to learn. It is called hard, but it's very common. It's called the rainbow flick. I was seeing that Neymar and Messi and all these people, they're doing it, and I want to do it too. And everyone around me in my football ground, they're like, nah, Bevan, it's not possible. No, actually, even they didn't say it's not possible. They were also kids. They said, oh yeah, like, Bevan, teach me as well. Like, kids have this delusional belief. Have that. Embrace the inner child. I'm embracing my inner child. I would always think to myself, right now I'm 18, okay, what would I do if I was 6 years old? I wouldn't be scared of shit. Like, nowadays, like, we are said, oh, just tone down a bit, don't talk back, like, whatever the fuck it is. But when when we were kids, okay, when some motherfucker, okay, they fuck with us, bro, I would speak back. I would be like, fuck off, bro. Like, embrace the inner child. The modern world has fucked the concept of the inner child. They're saying, oh, it's about sugar and candy and fucking movies. No. Embrace the inner child. Have that ambition. Have that inner zest. And when I see someone who is rotting their life, I saw this podcast by David Goggins and Joe Rogan. I actually heard it. David Goggins is David Goggins is saying in that podcast that when he sees someone who is slacking off, who is scrolling movies, whatever, he gets pissed off. And Joe Rogan was like, "Oh, we can't help it. It's natural. It's simply we simply feel it. It's because it reminds us of our younger selves, what we used to be. So we naturally get pissed off, and it's inevitable. It happens. Even I have it, bro. When I see someone who is lying down all day, scrolling on their ass, eating fucking chips, and like being so fucking useless and no use to the society, like just sitting there fucking playing bunch of bullshit, watching a fuck ton of movies. I look at them and I go like, ew, like fuck off, bro. Like I have this disgust to people who don't have a mission and a purpose, who's not striving for something. I'm not particularly saying like money and whatever, but I have this friend all right. Like society deems him as like good for nothing. But I think, bro, I respect him because every single day I know what he's doing. He just wakes up and all he thinks about is building a physique. That's his purpose right now. Even when I was 14, that's my entire purpose, to build a physique. Even now, bro, it's not extinguishing that fire to build that perfect Hollywood physique. It never extinguishes. It just stays there. December 22, okay, I got fat. I got to 20% body fat. I have never been on 20% body fat. I was always that kid who went from skinny to jacked, like super jacked, like vascular and everything. Like all the girls were into me, attention from social media, so much attention here, there, here, there. And when I got fat, I lost all of that attention. I couldn't sleep, bro. Like when I go to 20% body fat, 50%, 15% body fat, my baseline is literally 10%, 9% body fat. I have to be there. I had this inner want to be there. I couldn't fucking sleep. I don't know how these fat motherfuckers can sleep. I just get pissed off on how they're able to sleep. I couldn't sleep when I was fat. I couldn't sleep. I was constantly thinking, what can I do to drop my body fat again? What am I doing wrong? I'm following a proper diet. I'm working out every single day. What am I doing wrong? I was thinking about it constantly every single day. I was journaling about it. I was doing this and that and this and that. And finally, it flipped a fucking switch. I found the solution. I had this inner want, this inner zest, this inner ambition. I'm ambitious as fuck, bro. I want stuff. I want to conquer things. And these days, wanting to conquer and being ambitious is seen as doing something wrong. Being ambitious is seen as something wrong these days. But fuck no, bro. Be ambitious. Have a want. Have a purpose. Have a mission in life. And that's the message of like Andrew Tate and Hamza and all of these people. Have a mission and purpose. The reason why all the men that I've seen is so distracted, scrolling and watching fucking bullshit of being on porn for 3 hours a day, fapping 5, 6 times a day, it's because they don't have a mission and a purpose. They don't have a clear objective on what to do. They can't sit and stare at the wall for 10, 20, an hour a day, 10, 20 minutes. They can't. Why? The dopamine receptors are fucked. It's the modern society just fucking pulled everything out of us. They pulled the inner child out, everything out of us. I got pissed off the moment I understood that the society fucking psyoped, the system fucking psyoped in pulling the inner child out of me. The school system pulled the inner child out of me, and the movies pulled the inner child out of me. When we were kids, we weren't afraid of talking back. When we were kids, we were not afraid of chasing our dreams. But the inner society said, oh, that's childish, or don't do that, don't do this. Bro, when I see people who go out dancing in the rain and doesn't give a fuck about what people think, I know they are happy as fuck. Their inner child is on top. When I see someone who is socializing, when I see someone who is throwing out compliments, giving high fives and smiling all the time, I know their inner child is so good. There are people who say, oh, keep your circle close, bro. Yeah, fair enough. Keep the circle close. Don't be close to everyone. Even as kids, we weren't close to everyone. Like, act like a kid. And I saw this in the book The Concise Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. He said, we are just grown adults but 9 years old. Embrace that 9-year-old. When we have this thought to just go run out randomly, to go jump in a puddle, Don't ever fucking think, oh, what the other person is going to think. When we were kids, we never thought. We had this inner want to do things. We never gave a fuck. Like when I was a child, of course I would have crushes on girls, alright, like young man type shit. I would never obsess on the girl when I was a kid because I had something to do. I had football with my friends. I had homework with from the math teacher which I really loved, and the English teacher, the cute English teacher, she gave me homework. I had stuff to do, bro. I would never obsess over the girl who I had a crush on. I would think, oh, what my PE sir will say tomorrow. I had stuff to think about. My mind had stuff to think about. I would never obsess on the girl that I have a crush on. Now look at the situation. Now look at the men. They have a crush on a girl and they obsessively only think about the girl because they don't have shit to do in their life. Nothing. Like instant replies on phone, like on text, scrolling all the time. Like I know people, even I used to be this guy, okay? I would text my girlfriend or whatever when I used to have one. Right now, okay. I would have a girlfriend, like I would be texting her. I would text her and then I would wait for the reply by scrolling on reels. And I thought that's cute and whatever when I was in 10th grade. It's not cute. It's like pussy behavior. It just simply shows that you don't have no purpose and mission and no meaning in life. It's been days, like not days, bro. It's been like a year, a month or something. So many, like so much time since I have sent a reel to someone. It's been so long since I've sent a reel to someone because I personally think it's like fucking useless. Would have this girl, okay. I would be focusing on my mission and my purpose, and she would be focusing on me, which is the ideal situation. But I absolutely hated the fact that I would be sent like 12 reels a day, like 20 reels a day. I absolutely hated it, and I said it to her many times. Don't send me reels. Like I don't scroll. My phone is on fucking black and white. I'm fully focused on my mission and my purpose. I got so pissed off. I broke up with her. I got pissed off. It's because, bro, like when I see someone who is not having a mission and purpose, okay, she was a kind girl, but when I see someone who is not doing something with their life, I just can't help it. I simply can't help it. Like let it be building a physique, following a diet plan, like working something. Like if they have a passion, I have innate respect for them. I just respect them. They can be ugly, they can be whatever, but I just respect them. It's a girl, guy, whoever it is. I remember there was this girl. She said that she has this dream of opening a restaurant, like a caravan restaurant, and she would design on the website Canva her caravan and the kitchen inside the caravan. She would design it, and I would respect her, bro, because I can see the mission and the purpose and what she wanted to do. I just respected it. That's how much I respect a mission and a purpose in someone, and that's how much other people respect it. In the beginning, they tell you, "Oh, you can't do it." Then they ask you how you did it. That's always how it is, and it is always how it will be. As kids, we never took insults to heart. We never did, let's be real. Other than for my parents. When our friends would say, oh, you look fat, whatever. Never give a fuck. Like, like fuck off, bro. I got football to play. Like, have a mission and a purpose. And life is fucking simple. The moment I found my mission, my purpose, and that is simply fitness, to build that Hollywood aesthetic physique and make it as simple, as easy, as accessible as possible. I had this mission and purpose. The innate objective I had was to conquer this mission and this purpose, to conquer the followers, the views, the viewers, the subscribers. I fucking want it. I want to be a millionaire. I fucking want it. I want to achieve all the dreams and the goals that I set for myself. As I said, we are just 9-year-olds, but a bit grown up. Embrace that 9-year-old and don't fall for the psyop of the society which tells us that, oh, our inner child is in ice cream and fucking movies and video games. No. When I look back to my childhood, I never really played any video games or movies. I never really watched them. I never really played no video games. I did nothing other than play football. I would obsess over football. My YouTube feed was just football. There was this YouTube channel called Earl Sport or something. I would just obsess over it. Have a mission and purpose. And the top link in the description is a free course for you, which is called Guilt Free, where the system is so simple. There's just two courses, just watch it, and it's so easy, bro. Like, I wish if I had this program when I was younger. I lost a lot of body fat. I wish if I had this program like when I was 2 months back actually. And in 2 months I lost a lot of body fat. I made so much progress, and I've made two video modules in the link in the description. And make sure you subscribe to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brotherhood. And remember, become complete all rounder. Goodbye. Mwah.